is natural for one to develop a facade to influence how people perceive us. Some project an image of perfection to mask their basic insecurities. Others don't have the luxury of worrying about first impressions. And some people find their best intentions often backfire. Yes, we all veil our truths, but how we leave an impression is what defines us. To my good friend Bree Van de Kamp, cooking is both an art form and a skill. It requires creative vision to prepare unique and interesting dishes. And an almost scientific precision is required to ensure success. It is the many intangibles, determination, focus, and most importantly, persistence, that separate the merely good from the great.
Honey, I'm off. Have a good day. I'm sorry, hon. Things are still crazed at the office. With Dr. Evans away on vacation and me having to cover for him, Jackie and I can only get through the paperwork so quickly. Don't be ridiculous! I agreed to cover Dr. Evans' patients so that he'll cover for me when we go on vacation. Look, I have to run. We'll talk about this later.
Hello. Please don't hang up. I've gone to a lot of trouble to track you down. I have some information regarding your husband that you may find very interesting. Who I am is irrelevant, but what I have to say is of extreme importance. Having been a victim of chronic infidelity myself, I feel compelled to let you know that your husband is... Look, I am truly sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I wouldn't have called you if I didn't believe that something was going on. I have proof that your husband and his secretary are engaged in something more graphic than... I don't want to get into details over the phone. Besides, I'm sure you can figure it out. Just think about it. And while you're talking to him, you might also want to ask him about his safe. I think you'll find some very interesting and disturbing information contained in it. You would be well served to try to get a peek at the contents of the safe. The combination is the date of your anniversary. Like I said, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Best of luck to you. We women need to stick together. Bye.
Well, hello. You caught me right in the middle of cooking a new dish. I'm just working on my entry for the cooking contest. I usually have to make the dish 4 or 5 times before it's even edible, let alone tasty. Oh, it's just a local paper, the annual Fairview Tribune cook-off. Hey, you should really enter a dish. The winner gets their recipe published in the paper, and there are other prizes as well. It's a big deal around here. And the best part is you don't even have to think about whether you're going to win or lose. Bree always wins. If she wasn't one of my closest friends, I'd hate her. What that woman can do with a few items from her spice rack, a little olive oil and a gnarly-looking chicken is beyond me. Well, I guess. Who'd mess with Bree? Hey, is everything okay? You look like something is bothering you. Oh, honey, what's the problem? Well, you can tell me. I've been through it all. Oh, I'm sorry. That's awful. Why did you come to talk to me about it? You know, I haven't had the best of luck with men. I may not be the best person to ask. If you want a shoulder to cry on, though, I'm your girl. You'd think that by the time I hit my 20s, for the second time, I would have figured out what makes men tick. If there's one thing I've learned, keep your man on a short leash. If he's busy and you stay in control of his schedule, there's far less chance of him canoodling with the secretary. On the other hand, you have to find out the truth. One thing I'll give Carl, he admitted everything to me when I confronted him, in far too much detail. Wow, that's more serious than I thought. You really need to talk to your husband about this. You're getting into dangerous territory. You know, some men respond well to a firmer tone. The way a dog does. Well, I'll do whatever I can, but this sounds like a personal matter to me. Is there something specific you want me to do? Wow, look at you. A woman with a plan. You're really taking charge. Okay, I'll call you around 6. Luckily for you, I'm a borderline hypochondriac, so feigning a serious illness will be a piece of cake for me. You know, this is kind of exciting. I mean, not that this isn't serious, but I don't get out much, and this sounds far more interesting than a night watching videos with microwave popcorn as my only companion. I really hope you don't find anything incriminating. I mean, I hope you're wrong about him. I'd like to see the two of you work out.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, but I could always use more. You understand? I swear, it's like she doesn't trust me. No, you don't understand. Hey, Mom, did you want to talk to me? Oh, nothing. I just don't want to talk about it with my mom, that's all. All right, I'll tell you. Have you ever done something that you regret? Like, you wish you could take back? I mean, it's not something super horrible. I didn't hurt anybody or anything like that. Maybe another time, Mom. I've got stuff to do now. Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? It's just my supposed friends. They're just jerks sometimes, that's all. Now, they wanted me to do something that I didn't want to do. When I told them no, they just laughed and made fun of me. Why do they have to do that? I think you're right. I hadn't thought of it that way. It doesn't matter, Mom. Thanks for the words of wisdom. Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? I do, but it's really hard to. I'm not sure how to even start. It's kind of a confession that I have to make. Remember when I told you that my friends were trying to pressure me into doing something I didn't want to do? They wanted me to smoke pot with them, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I regret that I did it before and wish I could take it back. Before we moved to Fairview, I tried marijuana. It just made me feel weird. All I did was sit around and do nothing. Actually, it was kind of boring. So you aren't mad at me? I'm not in trouble or anything? Oh, what a relief. I feel so much better. Well, thanks for understanding, Mom.
Hi, honey. It's me. I left kind of abruptly this morning. I wanted to apologize. I know. We need to talk when I get home. I'll try to leave the office as soon as I can, but it's insane over here. I'll try not to be too late. You know that work is overwhelming, and there's just not enough time to do everything. But I have a patient at... Hey, hon. Ooh, smells great in here. What's cooking? I've been looking forward to it since we talked. Family dinner is far too important to miss. Well, in that case, let's sit down and enjoy this delicious... Hello? Oh, hello, Susan. Oh, no. I'm sorry, but can I call you back? My wife and I are having a nice, quiet dinner and... Really? You have 102 fever and there are bumps everywhere? Oh my god. Your hair is falling out in clumps? And you smell burnt toast, but you don't even have a toaster. Yes, Susan, that does sound really serious. But you see, honey, it's Susan Mayer from next door. She sounds like she's really sick. Are you sure? It sounds like I could be over there for hours, and I haven't even gotten to the second course yet. Thanks for understanding. I'll make this as fast as I can. Susan, I'll be right over. You're the best. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Say cheese. Come on, we both know why I'm here. So the question is, why you are here. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. Okay. We both know that you're here because you don't trust your husband. Plain and simple. All it takes is one little anonymous phone call to set you off. You know, I knew from the first moment that I met you that you're not worthy of him. Besides, I think we both know that he's looking to move on from his starter wife. If it wasn't me, it'd be the next sweet thing to walk through. Seriously, enough of this. Let's talk civilly, because there are some things you need to understand. It is painfully obvious that you and your husband have been having problems. And frankly, I'm tired of waiting for both of you to come to the realization that your marriage is over. All I'm doing is helping to speed up the inevitable. You think you know your husband? He's just like all men. All he needs is a little more convincing to realize that his marriage is over. A few more late nights and he won't even remember what you look like naked. More importantly, he won't want to. I don't think you understand. If I can't have him, no one will want him. I'll destroy his reputation. He'll lose his license. And we know what that will do to his fragile male ego. So back off. So if I were you, I'd start worrying about how difficult it is for a woman of your age to find available single men. Just a friendly warning. Gotta go. Bye.
Excuse me, do you have the time? Thanks anyway. See you around. Goodbye, then.
Yeah? I want to know what you think about something.
Hello! Are you here to enter the cooking contest? Yeah, I know. I hate having to ask that, but my dad makes me. Wow, you seem really excited about this contest. Are you new around here? Are you sure you want to do this? Mrs. Van de Kamp has won this thing for as long as I can remember. They should just rename it the Bree Van de Kamp Cooking Award. Between you and me, I hope somebody besides her wins this year. Well, my father is the judge. He's the one you'll need to impress. Hello! I can't wait to find out if my father liked your recipe. Well, the winners are notified by mail, so check your mailbox in the next few days.
Hey, hun, how was your poker game? It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. How much money did you win? Hey, hun, what's going on? You can always tell when I have something on my mind, can't you? I sold a friend a pair of tickets to a baseball game that I'd gotten for free. Beautiful seats, too. Right. I didn't tell him that I paid nothing for the tickets, and he didn't ask. What I told him was, I didn't tell him the whole story. I deceived him. You probably think I'm a horrible friend, don't you? You're right. I was afraid you'd think less of me if I told you what I did. Thanks for supporting me. Right again. Thank you. Hey, hon. What's going on? I was thinking about the women at the dinner party we went to last week. At one point in the night, the women were sizing up each other's wedding rings. They weren't doing it blatantly, of course, but they were doing it nonetheless. Does size matter to you? I mean, the size of the diamond in your wedding ring. I see. Well, anyway, that's what I was smirking about. That's really all I have to say, hon. Thanks for being interested. Hey, hon. What's going on? I need to talk to you about something, hon. I have to get something off my chest. Remember when we talked about the baseball tickets, how I didn't tell my friend the whole story when I sold him the seats? Well, I didn't tell you the whole story about something either. And it's the reason I asked about your wedding ring. When I gave you your wedding ring, the center stone wasn't a diamond. It was cubic zirconia. But the story and the half-truths don't end there. A few years later, I told you that I was taking your ring to the jeweler to be cleaned. What I actually did was have the jeweler replace the cubic zirconia with a real diamond. Now you know the whole story. I wanted you to be the woman at the dinner party with the biggest rock on your finger. Or at least not the one with the smallest. But I couldn't afford a real diamond that size. I felt like a raw diamond myself, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Why didn't I think of that? You're exactly right. I feel so much better. You've lifted a burden that I've been carrying for years. I'm lucky to have such an understanding wife.
Hello, how are you feeling today? You know, it is my lunch hour, but from the look on your face, I think I can spare a few minutes. Can you give me a little more clarification? What exactly did you do? Well, this certainly sounds like a stressful situation. Have you considered coming clean to your husband about everything in order to regain some control? In my experience, lies only beget more lies. Often it's helpful to just be upfront about your concerns. My suggestion is that you two should come in together and have a couples session to iron out some of these issues. The point of couples counseling is to get everything out in the open. Once you do that, you can start with a clean slate. Well, I hear you. I know this stuff can get difficult. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about? This secretary has really gotten you whipped into a frenzy. What else do you know about her? I suggest that you talk to your husband about this as soon as possible. After all, she might have ulterior motives beyond what you already know. The longer you put it off, the deeper into trouble you may both get. You really don't want to get mixed up in this woman's game. Just remember what I said. Being honest and upfront with your feelings and concerns from the start is the best way to have a healthy relationship. In a case like yours, where things have gotten complicated, sometimes it's possible to remedy things by the simple act of coming clean.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello. It's really a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Faith Capel. So, Jackie and I have been seeing each other for quite a while now. What? Is that a problem? Do you have a problem with two women being involved in a relationship? Good. Because Jackie and I are in love. We trust each other unconditionally. What are you talking about? You're making this up. Well, yes. She mentioned that she was owed a lot of money from the new doctor in the office. I just figured she was getting a raise or something. What are you implying? You're just saying that because Jackie is a successful woman who happens to be attractive, and you're a jealous, dried-up old shrew. What is this? Oh my God. How could she hide this from me? I thought we were soulmates. I thought we were. That little bitch. I bet she was only after me for my inheritance. I don't know who I'm more angry at. Jackie for being deceptive, or me for being stupid enough to fall for it. Jesus! I'm mad! She betrayed my trust! I'm going to march in there and... Fine. Let's make it quick.
Oh, hi, honey. I'm really sorry about last night. I still can't figure out what's wrong with Susan. I need to run some more tests. Huh? What are you talking about? What is this? Sexual harassment lawsuits? This can't be true.
I wish, Doctor. I wish. Unfortunately, I've heard Jackie talk all about her plans to get a lot of money from work recently.
I'm sorry, have we met?
I'm Faith, Jackie's lover. Oh, sorry, ex-lover. Doctor, trust me, it is all true. She's told me a lot of things in confidence. It's only right that her trust in someone else backfires for once.
I can't believe this. Jackie's been doing such a great job around here.
Trust me, she's even better in the bedroom.
Sorry about that. It's a tough decision, you know? I mean, I've just started up my practice, and I don't know if I can afford to lose my secretary right now. And there's so much filing to do. And the appointments. I completely forgot about all the appointments. All right. I'll talk to her as soon as she comes back from her break.
There you are, Faith. I was looking all over for you. Oh, hi there, sweetie. I mean, doctor.
Jackie, we know about Cloak and the other companies. It's obvious you were trying to do the same thing to me. You were a great secretary, but I have to protect my family. I'm sorry to do this to you, but you're fired.
What? What are you talking about? Is this some kind of joke?
The only joke here is the one you've made of our relationship. I trusted you, Jackie. You made me believe in you, and then I find out.
Come on, baby. Don't listen to what that crazy woman has to say. I can explain.
No. No more talking. I won't let you sweet-talk me into falling in love with you again. We're no longer a couple. Goodbye, Jackie.
Faith, I'm so sorry. Please, don't leave. You're everything to me. I'm begging you.
It's funny. You're talking, but I don't believe a word you're saying. I'm leaving and I'm taking my inheritance with me. Sadly, I now know which thing you're going to miss more.
Wait, Faith, it's complicated. I can explain. Well, what can I say? Game well played. You won. Don't act all high and mighty. We all have our secrets. You still don't know what's in that safe, do you? Just keep telling yourself that. We'll see how long that trust lasts. Now get out of my way. I have a desk to clear.
Facing the truth can be a difficult task for even the strongest among us. Often it means facing our worst demons head on, but sometimes the truth is simply too much to bear. And we find ourselves full of fear and self-loathing, totally alone in the world, even if we're in a room full of people.